guys, this is Jacklyn. I am a school counseling grad student at West Virginia University, and I am going to show you the Siegel hand and brain model. This model is really great for people of any ages, young to old, but this video is going to be more directed towards adolescents, so 12 to 19 years old. Okay, so if you'll just walk with me as I show you this model, and I think you'll find it to be really informative and really easy to understand. Okay, great. So if you would, put your hand up like this. So this seems a little weird, but this is what our body is. This is our brain, and this is considered our spinal cord. If you come up to the divot of your palm of your hand, you'll find that this is what we consider the brainstem, or our reptilian brain. So this is the part of the brain that deals with sleeping, eating, breathing, sneezing, basically everything that we need to keep ourselves alive comes from the brainstem or the reptilian brain. So a good way to remember this is that reptiles don't really have that warm, cuddly feeling. They kind of just live to eat, sleep, and survive. So that's a great way to remember reptilian brain, reptiles. If you put your thumb across your hand, this is what we call the limbic system, or the mammalian brain. The mammalian brain is where we get our attachments. This gives us the ability to have friends, want to be with our families, form these lasting relationships that you have, especially when you're in middle school and high school, when you really start to form those tight bonds and your social groups. This is also where we have our emotions. So when you're feeling sad, frustrated at teachers, your parents, if you're feeling angry, even happy, if you're feeling really happy, or just feeling other emotions, this is where you're going to find it. You're going to find it in your limbic system. So our emotional regulation comes from the cortex, and the cortex are these four fingers right here, and that just lays right over top of the limbic system. It regulates it, keeps our emotions in check, and allows us to maintain a comfortable stasis throughout the day. Now the issue is that when we tend to flip our lids, our cortex goes offline. So that means that our emotions are kind of free to do whatever they want. They are able to just fly off the handle. It's really hard for us to monitor our anger because our emotional regulation is gone. This is also important to note that if you've had some trauma, or suffer from like anxiety or panic attacks, this is also a reason why you find that it's a bit harder to regulate those emotions, because your brain simply just flips. So the important thing is that you don't have to stay in this place. You are able to, with the proper tools, you are able to kind of put your brain back to where it needs to be. And the first step of that is just the awareness of what is happening. So instead of when you flip, you kind of freak out, don't know what's going on, if you're able to think, okay, I think I know what's happening. I'm upset because of this, this, and this. That is you putting your cortex back online and allowing your body to become regulated again. So it's really important to remember this, and it's so great to think of it in this visual way, because sometimes it's hard for us to get the words out that we need. So instead of being in that intense state of I'm angry, I'm upset, you can just say, my lid's flipped, help me get it back. And then we can do that. So like I said, this is a great model to teach kids, teenagers, adults, because we can carry this around everywhere. And it's super easy to show what these all mean, because this is completely us. This is our brain. And so that isn't the hand model. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks so much.